Hi Light Beams, this is going to be a quick one for you, but I just wanted to explain a little bit about bone density. Bone density, or the loss thereof, is something that people usually come in contact with the older that they get. And what happens is with bone density is that the more acidic that the body is, in order to cool the body off, the body has to pull calcium out of the bones in order to cool the body down, because the calcium is alkaline. And so the more acidic that the body is, acidic state that the body remains in over long periods of time, people tend to lose the density in their bones. But what I wanted to explain to you is that how that relates to yoga is that yoga is really great for increasing bone density, even more than weightlifting, running, or jogging, or any of those other exercises, because it doesn't put any type of unnecessary strain on your muscle tissues or your ligaments in your joints. So with yoga, what happens is when you're doing certain poses, for instance, when you're doing crow, where you're lifting up your body weight onto your wrist, what that does is that puts just enough pressure to stimulate those bones to start to create more bone growth. So it enhances density. So the more yoga poses that you do, that's like hand lifts or back bends or bridge pose, where you're putting the weight of your own body onto your wrist or your arms, or you're putting weight into your ankles, like when you sit deep into warrior pose, this stimulates the bones and it tells them to create new growth, because it puts just enough pressure without breaking the bone, but puts just enough pressure to, signal it to increase and to create new growth. So if you want to increase your bone density, do some yoga. All right. Peace, light beams.